A big question looms over the immediate future of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it directly involves the name Mason Rudolph. The quarterback, who had a strong finish to the 2023 season, returned to the team on a 2-year contract. But is he really the ideal solution if he needs to take over as the team starter in 2025? Many experts believe he is not. If he becomes the starter, the Steelers' ceiling could drop drastically. In this video, we're going to break down all the details surrounding this controversial situation and the impact it could have on the team's performance in the upcoming season. Before diving into the main controversy involving Mason Rudolph, we need to talk about a move the Pittsburgh Steelers have already made to avoid precisely this type of scenario. The team is still keeping the possibility of bringing in an elite quarterback on its radar, and names like Aaron Rodgers and even young Shedeur Sanders from the University of Colorado are still being considered as potential reinforcements. The front office knows that relying solely on Rudolph could be too risky, which is why they're exploring alternatives that could raise the offensive level of the team for the 2025 season. Despite the search for other options, Mason Rudolph's return to the roster was a strategic move. He signed a 2-year, $7.5 million contract precisely to serve as a sort of insurance in case the other alternatives don't materialize. Rudolph won over fans after leading the team to 3 straight victories at the end of 2023, securing a playoff spot. However, his stint with the Titans last year showed that there are still limitations. He finished with 9 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and one of the worst efficiency ratings in the league, according to Sumer Sports. And now I want to know your opinion, Steelers fans. Do you trust Mason Rudolph as a safe option in case he needs to take over as the starter? Do you think he has the potential to repeat that strong finish from 2023, or was that just a temporary phase? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe the front office should pursue a more experienced name like Aaron Rodgers or invest in a young talent like Shedeur Sanders in the draft? Your opinion is super important to this debate. Now that you're caught up with the behind-the-scenes moves and Mason Rudolph's current situation, it's time to talk about the main concern that's keeping Steelers fans up at night. A recent analysis raised an important red flag. If the worst-case scenario comes true and Rudolph is the starting quarterback for the entire season, Pittsburgh's chances of making the playoffs could plummet drastically. And that has sparked a lot of debate among analysts, fans, and even within the organization itself. The major concern now circulating in Pittsburgh is the real possibility that Mason Rudolph could be the starter for much of the 2025 season. According to a recently published analysis, if that scenario happens, the Steelers' ceiling drops considerably. This isn't a direct criticism of Rudolph. He has already proven capable of delivering wins. But experts point out that with him under center, the team doesn't have the same offensive potential to compete with the AFC's top franchises. The fan base is divided, and warning signs are already flashing across the team's front office. If the Steelers really go into 2025 with Mason Rudolph as the starter, the implications could be serious. The team, which is aiming to return to the playoffs and even dreaming of a conference championship game, could see that goal slip away due to a lack of offensive explosiveness. Rudolph is a traditional pocket passer and, although steady in certain situations, he doesn't offer the same mobility, field vision, or improvisational ability as elite quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, or Patrick Mahomes. The direct result would be limited plays, fewer points on the board, and more pressure on the defense, which has already been carrying the team for several seasons. So tell us, Steelers fans, in your opinion, should the team trust Mason Rudolph if needed, or is it time to look for a bolder solution, like trading for a proven veteran or moving up in the draft to land a young, promising quarterback? Do you believe Rudolph has a real shot at taking the Steelers far, or would he just be a temporary fix? Drop a comment below. We really want to hear what you think about this possible scenario for 2025. And that's it, Steelers Nation. Now you're fully up to date on the Mason Rudolph situation and the challenges the team could face if he ends up being the primary quarterback next season. It's clear that the franchise still has some big decisions to make in order to stay on track for its 2025 goals. If you like this content, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any updates on the Steelers and the NFL. A major controversy has just emerged involving the Pittsburgh Steelers and the future of the quarterback position. The team is searching for a new leader for the franchise, especially after rumors that they might miss the chance to sign Justin Fields. But the big news I'm about to share with you today is about a potential move for the future, with the Steelers targeting a young, talented QB. Want to know more about this move and what it could mean for the team? Stick with me, and I'll tell you everything in detail. Before we dive into the big reveal about quarterbacks, It's important to highlight that the Steelers are also involved in the search for a veteran who could play a crucial role on the team at this moment. Aaron Rodgers, former quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, has been mentioned as a possible signing. Despite his experience and skill, the big question is whether he would be the solution for the future of the Steelers or just a temporary fix until the team finds its future QB. Aaron Rodgers' name has been circulating in Pittsburgh, as the team is looking for an experienced quarterback for the season. However, this move has also raised concerns about the future of the position. Rodgers' age and the drama surrounding him have led many to see this signing as a short-term solution, creating uncertainty about the Steelers' long-term plans. That's why, while Rodgers could bring stability, he could also be an obstacle to developing a young QB, which would be more ideal for leading the team in the coming years. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the possibility of the Steelers signing Aaron Rodgers? Do you think he would be the ideal solution for the team, or would it be more beneficial to invest in a younger quarterback, like Anthony Richardson? Share your opinion in the comments. I want to know what you think about the future of the Steelers and whether they're on the right track by seeking a veteran or betting on new talent. Now that we've discussed the possibilities of bringing in a veteran like Rodgers, let's move on to the real bombshell that's shaking the city of Pittsburgh. The Steelers' focus may be on another name to secure the future of the quarterback position. Stay tuned because the move that could change everything is about to happen. The Pittsburgh Steelers have their eye on Anthony Richardson, the young and talented quarterback from the Indianapolis Colts, as a potential future star for the franchise. Despite a rocky start to his career, with injuries and being benched in his second season, Richardson has shown flashes of incredible talent, especially with impressive passes. What makes this move even more interesting is the fact that he's under team control for 3 more years, which offers a great opportunity for the Steelers, who could acquire him for a relatively affordable price, considering he was a first-round pick. If the Steelers decide to go this route and acquire Anthony Richardson, the implications for the team would be huge. Long-term, he could be the new face of the franchise, leading the team for many years. However, this move would also impact the development of Mason Rudolph, the current starter. Signing Richardson could mean a radical shift in the team's strategy, as the Steelers would need to dedicate time to developing a young QB rather than keeping a veteran in place. This decision would also affect the team's financial planning, as Richardson would be a more economical option compared to other high-level QBs. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this possible trade for the Steelers? Should they invest in young talent like Anthony Richardson, or would it be safer to bet on a veteran like Aaron Rodgers to try to win now? Do you think Richardson has the potential to become a great QB in the NFL? Leave your opinion in the comments and join the discussion about the future of the quarterback position in Pittsburgh. And that's it, guys. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates on the Steelers and everything happening in the NFL world. Let's see what the future holds for Pittsburgh's quarterback position. See you in the next video.